Yes! We've already heard this too. That's the thing. We've already heard that. He said this on the vodka stream. He's even pitched that. And hopefully one of these days, it will actually happen. Please. That would be ultimate freedom. If you did it in an animated form, he would probably not have to be like so hands-on. Not to mention, I mean, again, if you were to break it down, ooh, Zack Snyder. Yeah, I mean, especially, it's almost like sometimes you kind of go like, is he seeing like what's going on in the news? Like, especially when it comes to Superman and everything, and David Cornsweat and all that stuff. But Zack Snyder on Vero posted this right here, another shot of Cavill as Superman. This is, okay, so saw this in my photos today, but if you guys look closely, this is before they put the yellow in the emblem on the Superman costume. This is before that. You could see that the S does not have the yellow in the background. It's transparent because at one point, and I think it was a studio thing, Zack didn't want to have the full-on yellow in the background. I think he wanted just to have it where it was like it was nothing in the background and it was just basically the base of the suit in the background. So when it comes to completing Justice League 2 and 3, now we've been talking about this a lot, and then of course there's the whole thing when it comes to, you know, there's a hashtag out there that says sell it to Netflix, and I know there's some interesting things happening when it comes to our dark side, which, you know, I get, I'm like, okay, cool. Ray Porter's gonna tweet that out and stuff like that, even though like I put my tinfoil hat on because there is something very interesting on something like when it comes to inconsistencies, when it comes to what is going on with that. Hopefully it's not what my tinfoil hat is actually thinking, but that's besides the point. That's out there, fine. I don't even know what the hell, how that's going to be even possible or anything like that, because there's no way that even if it were to go to Netflix that all the actors would come back. When would Zack actually find time to actually film two big giant Justice League sequels that would probably be a 3 to 4 year process when he wants to do Rebel Moon Part 3. He wants to do Planet of the Dead, and he wants to do other projects as well. So to take like 3 to 4 years to try to do full on Justice League 2 and 3, and then have all the actors who are doing their own thing. Cavill has a kid on the way. Cavill has a franchise that he's starting over on Amazon. Cavill has another franchise with Highlander. Ben Affleck has a studio that he's now running with Matt Damon and making movies. Gal Gadot, been part of controversy. You know, Ezra Miller, controversy. I mean, Jason Momoa, of course, would be down, you know, 100%. It's just a lot of things would have to, there's just, it's like almost an, it's just like, it's just impossible. Zack Snyder said he would absolutely love to complete his Justice League and Snyderverse trilogy in animated form in an interview with Empire Magazine. That be fun. Yes! We've already heard this too. That's the thing. We've already heard that. He said this on the vodka stream. He has said it on the vodka stream that he's even pitched that. And hopefully one of these days, it will actually happen. Please. That would be ultimate freedom. If you did it in an animated form, he would probably not have to be like so hands-on. Not to mention, I mean, again, if you were to break it down of how long it would take. First off, pre-production would be at least a year because they would have to do locations, set builds, all this kind of stuff. So that would be a year pre-production. Shooting, if you were to shoot both Justice League 2 and 3, 9 months at least, probably 9 months shooting, especially when we know certain details in these sequels and how crazy it gets, especially with the last one. It's supposed to be this crazy, you know, I mean, obviously when it comes to storyboards, of course things were going to be tweaked, but it'd be crazy. It'd be absolutely crazy. That would be like another year of basically production. And then of course you have post-production. Would it be another year? VFX, all that stuff. Again, this is like, okay, use the hashtag. I don't care. It's fine. Whatever. I've always said, use whatever hashtag you want. That's fine. I'm not going to use it because I'm thinking logically. He's very much open to this right here. And I hate it when I see fans go, no, live action or nothing. I'm like, well, you're an asshole. If you're saying live action or nothing, when the director himself is like, yeah, that'd be cool if we could do it in animation. And you're like, nah, live action or nothing. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're selfish. You're selfish because, again, you want them to do what you want. You want them to be like, no, you have to give me what I want. It's like, no, they want to do what they want, which is doing other things. So if they end up doing like an animated conclusion, that would actually be a lot more freedom. And not all the actors, again, would come back. So if you do an animation, you can hire a voice actor that could sound like any of the actors that doesn't come back. Not to mention, it would probably be cheaper if they don't do that. So it's all, like I said, there's a lot of money things, a lot of things that are happening when it comes to that.